special of the month, one topping pizza, 12 wings for only $17.99. Pick up the phone. Call it in. It's 845-7695. It's perfect. Pizza and wings. Now back to the game.
Back for the opening kickoff.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mobridge. Your smile, our success.
Grandpa, does Heartland Waste service a lot of people?
Stryker, Heartland Waste services over 16,000 people weekly in South and North Dakota, along with several hundred commercial and rural customers.
Grandpa, do you think I would make a good garbage man?
Well, Stryker, do you think that you could work in temperatures from 100 above to minus 30 below in rain, snow, moving tons of garbage a day?
Grandpa, I think I'll sign my brother up instead.
Stryker, you'd be great in management.
Heartland Waste Management, for your waste needs, call 845-5056.
It's football season!
It sure is, and Cahill Bauer & Associates is proud to sponsor this year's broadcast of the games.
Does that mean we can stay home and listen to the Tigers play on the radio?
Yep, but we are going to support our team just like Cahill Bauer & Associates supports the community and our customers. We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock Tiger football team the best in the season from all of us at Cahill Bauer & Associates in Mobridge.
Go get 'em, Tigers!
All right, welcome back here. We are here at New Tiger Stadium, and tonight it's the Tigers versus the Tigers as Mobridge Pollock hosting Groton area tonight. And let's go ahead and meet tonight's starting lineups. Last week, I think we introduced the offense for Mobridge Pollock. Tonight, we'll introduce their defense. How's that sound? Let's start with Groton area, though. They're coached by Sean Warner, Travis Kurth, Scott Thorson, and Dalton Lockey, also at Lance Hawkinson. And they start out like this. At left end, it's number 18, Austin Jones, 6 foot, 190-pound junior. At left tackle, number 58, Peyton Johnson, 6'2", 205 pounds and a junior. At left guard, number 59, Alex Morris, 5'10", 215 pounds and a sophomore. The center tonight, number 62, Trey Yennerke. I think that's how you say it, Yennerke. He is 6 foot, 190 pounds and a sophomore. Right guard is number 55, Ryan Lockey. He's 6'1", 225 pounds and a senior. And at right tackle is number 64, Cale Ferris, 5'10", 195 pounds sophomore. Split end on the right side is going to be number 15, Corbin Blackman. And he is 5'10", 180 pounds and a senior. At the other split end is going to be number 3, Thomas Cranford. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds and a junior. And in the backfield at fullback is number 17, Lucas Hinman. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds and a senior. And the halfback is going to be number 4, Darian Shabazz. And he is 5'10", 175 pounds and a junior. Playing quarterback tonight, boy, I tell you what, this kid is talented. Number 6, Jonathan Doden. He is 6'1", 185 pounds and a junior. On the defensive front for Mobridge Pollock, they are coached by Paul Gehring, TJ Knudsen, Troy Stenberg, and Jason Bauer. They start out at right defensive end, number 62, Cragen Norder, 6'3", 175 pounds and a junior. Right tackle is number 73, John Keller, 6 foot, 210 pounds and a junior. Left tackle is number 77, Parker Mentz, 6'5", 290 pounds and a senior. And left defensive end is number 44, Noah Fireheisen, 6 foot, 195 pounds and a senior. Right outside linebacker is going to be number 52, Trey Cerny, 5'10", 155 pounds and a sophomore. Left inside linebacker is going to be number 43, Isaac Olson, 5'8", 165 pounds and a senior. The other inside linebacker is number 55, Jimmy Richards, 5'10", 165-pound senior. And the outside linebacker on the left side is going to be number 5, Chasing Hawk, 5'11", 165 pounds and a senior. At cornerback on the right side, number 21, Braxton Albers, 6'3", 190 pounds and a senior. At free safety, number 81, Reese Cerny, 5'7", 145 pounds and a junior. And at left cornerback is going to be Bryston Gearing. And I didn't write his number in for some reason. Bryston, I believe, is wearing No. Bryson Gearing is wearing number 84, and he's 5'11", 130 pounds, and a sophomore. They are introducing starting lineups right now. Can tell you a little bit about Groton area to keep you updated on what's going on here. Darian Shabazz has 23 carries on the season. He's got almost 100 yards. He averages about 4.3 yards per carry. Lucas Hinman, he's got 50 carries. He's got 251 yards, 5 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. And then you look at the quarterback. They run the quarterback a lot. Jonathan Doden's got 112 carries for 643 yards. He averages almost 8 yards per carry. He's got 10 touchdowns on the ground. He also passes 17 for 43 for 249 yards, 44 yards per pass, 2 touchdowns there. His main receiver, he's got a pair of them. Number 3, Thomas Cranford, he's got 4 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown. And Austin Jones has got 4 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. They are formidable in the backfield. They can throw the ball a little bit too. So it's going to be an interesting night for the Mobridge Pollock Tigers as they continue with the starting lineup. So we're going to take a break. We'll take 3 minutes, come back after the national anthem, and hopefully we'll have kickoff ready to go back in 3 minutes. This is KOLY AM 1300.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great, member FDIC.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson, and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Dad, at college we learned that every good business has a mission statement. Does Jensen Rock and Sand have one?
Of course we do. Our mission statement is to provide quality products and services, exceed our customers' expectations, and create a good working environment for our employees.
Wow, that's exactly what we do. I guess having a mission statement isn't important as actually doing what you say.
Grace, you're so smart.
I get it from you, Dad.
For your commercial, agriculture, and residential construction projects, call Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Gettysburg, Faulkton, or Fort Yates.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
A nice rendition of the national anthem performed by the Mobridge Pollock Band. And so a couple of years ago, they changed the rules in high school football, and they decided to do the coin toss after the introductions. It used to be that you knew who was going to be on offense and who was going to be on defense before the coin toss. Now we got to do this. So team captains are arranged and are ready to go out to the middle of the field. It looks like it's going to be, Noah Fireheisen, also Braxton Albers, And that's also Isaac Olson and Jimmy Richards are the captains tonight for Mobridge Pollock, as they will meet at the midfield mark and they'll flip a coin. See who's going to kick, who's going to receive. Be interesting if Mobridge Pollock wins the toss, if they are going to defer to the second half or if they'll take the ball first. It's one of the first decisions that a player, coach, everybody has to make right off the bat. It's almost better to lose the toss so you don't have to be confused of what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, it kind of really, it puts a lot of pressure on these guys right away.
Yeah. Well, tonight's officials, again, Matt Clark, Wade Stobbs, Doug Pietz, Mike Ruth, Ryan Huizinga. They are going to flip the coin, and it looks to me, yep, Groton won the toss. They're going to take the ball in the second half. So Mobridge Pollock will come out first on offense, and we are just about ready for a kickoff. That gives us a chance to take another 30-second break here. We'll come back in 30 seconds. We'll have your kickoff right here. This is AM 1300 KOLY. Well, maybe we'll stay right here. I have a feeling with everything going on back at the studio.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, here we go. Groton area comes out, and they are prepared to kick it back deep. And, well, I can tell you right now, Gavin Reinert is back there to receive. Also back there is Reese Cerny for Mobridge Pollock. Looking out there for a number. Is that 58? Yeah, it is. That's Peyton Johnson, 6'2", 205-pound junior. He'll be kicking off. Got it teed up at the 40-yard line, and here we go. Little crisp in the air. Nice little evening for football. It's not nighttime yet. The sun goes down. We'll call it a night for football. Here it is. Low line drive kick. Going to be picked up on a bounce. Then it's going to go into the end zone. So the Tigers will bring it out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And we'll see the Tiger offense out there first. I just gave you the defensive starters. Let's take a look at the offense. Across the board, Reese Cerny. Trey Cerny is playing left tackle. Hudson Fielder at left guard. Josh Norder at center. John Keller at right guard. Craig Norder at right tackle. Braxton Elbers at right end. Double wing, if they run it, is going to be Chasing Hawk at one wing back and Noah Fireheisen at the other. Isaac Olson, the deep back, and under center, it's going to be Caden Halsey. Right away, I'm wrong. They go to the spread formation. They've got double wing, but the split outs both ways. And it is going to be Eisenman under center tonight, starting out. He barks out signals, and now in trouble. He's hitting the backfield and dropped. I think that was a broken play there. I think he was looking for somebody to pitch the ball to and decided that, well, nobody's there. I'll just tuck it and run.
Yeah, there was nobody there on that one.
Caden Eisenman, 5'10", 145-pound sophomore, had big results from him in the final couple of drives last week against Stanley County, getting the starting nod tonight. As he huddles them up once again, now brings them to the line of scrimmage. Olsen again, the deep back. Double wing set, splits both ways. Eisenman crawls in, looks over the defense, now barks out some signals. Here's the snap, and they give it off, and it's straight ahead running, and it looks like Isaac Olson may have got back to the original line of scrimmage, so the yard loss in the backfield for Eisenman is going to be brought back to, well, yeah, it's going to be right back at the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10, again from their own 20. Just getting things started here at New Tiger Stadium. Long third down situation, not a big breeze tonight, but the flag is not draped down. It's actually got a little bit of push behind it. And so passing might be a problem, not sure. We'll see. Eisenman again under center. Looks over the defense, now sends a man in motion. And he's going to go play action this time. Rolls out to the right side. He throws one out there, and it's going to be short. Caught by Cerny, but short of the first down. And a decision to come right now, right away. Are they going to say it was incomplete? Well, it looked like a catch from way up here. You know, I got those eagle eyes. So 4th and 10, not a real barn burner of a decision here. They're going to pump this one away. Back deep, man, dangerous. Jonathan Doden back there. Also back there is Lucas Hinman, 2 of the burners. And Halsey gets a boot on the ball, end over end, are going to be picked up by Doden. Way back at he's going to get to the 40-yard line of the Tigers. About a 9-yard return.
Good coverage by the Tigers.
Yeah, and you got to have that with this kid because this kid's got great moves and he's quick. Here comes the Groton offense out there, and I introduced you to them before the broadcast or before the game start, and they've got great field position. They're at the Mobridge Pollock. I can't say Tiger tonight.
That's right.
Mobridge Pollock 40-yard line. They're going to go pistol and splits both ways. Doden is going to take it himself, and they wrap him up after a short gain. He's got explosive, first step. He's got an explosive first step, and then when he turns the corner, he'll put his head down, and he'll try to run right through you. About a 1.5 yard gain. Second down, we'll call it a long 8, short 9 coming up for the Groton area Tigers.
And he's not a small boy by any means.
No. Tiger 38-yard line. This time they're going to go with a split T in the backfield. Wing on the right side. Doden out of the gun again. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, trying to get outside, and he's not going to make it outside. Good defense that time. And when you're playing defensive end, that's what you got to do. You got to push that inside or trail it all the way out to the sideline. And good job by Craig and Norder that time, getting that ball all the way out there. It's 3rd down, and it's not a easy 3rd down at all. It's a good 6 yards. We'll say short 7, long 6 coming up here. The ball just inside the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Well,
3rd down.
The Tigers get a stop here, or if Mobridge gets a stop here.
Yeah, it's a critical. Well, look at this, though. They're going to go out of the eye, spread it out. They're going to have wings both ways, spread out, and then a split out, too. This time the pitch, and it goes to Shabazz. Shabazz hitting the backfield and brought down. Great play that time. Coming up to make the play is Jace Chasing Hawk. And that's a loss of about 1 yard on the play. So 4th down and 7 coming up. And a decision being made right now on the sideline. Are they going to punt or are they going to go for it? They're on that part of the field right now where if you punt it too far, it just goes out of the back in the end zone and you don't get anything out of it. But if you go for it, you're going to give up great field position. So it looks to me like they're going to punt it away. Coming up there to do the punting chores again is going to be Peyton Johnson. Back deep is going to be Reese Cerny. And they get a block, and it is going to be down at the Tiger 44-yard line of Mobridge Pollock. How about that? Great job that time on the block, and Trey Cerny got in there in a hurry. So the Mobridge Pollock Tigers get great field position.
Right at the 45.
Yeah, their own 45-yard line. And so this is what we talked about in the pregame show, and this is what happened a lot last week. Mobridge Pollock played a lot between the 30s, and so they got to get first downs here, but they also got to get in the end zone. Eisenman under center. He's going to give it out this time. Almost fumbled. Boy, I tell you what, Chasing Hawk that time was juggling that one all the way to the line of scrimmage. I think he was looking over here to the sideline for a unicycle. Wow, that was almost dangerous. No gain on the play. They're going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Their own 45-yard line. Well, they're depending right now a lot on the run, and you know that Coach Gehring wants to throw the ball. We'll see how long it takes there. They're going to spread it out again. Cerny on the near side and Albers on the far side. Double wing set. Lone setback is going to be this time Olsen. And Eisenman runs into Olsen, now pitches it out, and it's Fireheisen. Fireheisen turns a corner, but man, he is met in a hurry. How about that? Whew. That was head-to-head right there. Thomas Cranford came up and put a license plate on him. So, about 1 yard gain. And it's now 3rd down and 9 coming up. And this is exactly what Coach Gehring did not want to have happen. Long third down situations. Tigers break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be Cerny near side, Albers far side, spread out. Double wing set, lone set back. And here's Heisman in under center. Now sends a man in motion. It's going to roll out. Looks downfield. He's got a man, and it is going to be caught by Cerny. Cerny catches it all the way down to the Groton area 35. 1st and 10.
That was a good pass by Heisman there.
It worried me for a second because it kind of hung up there a little ways. And then all of a sudden,
wind.
Yeah, Cerny came back and made a great catch. But, man, 1st and 10. This is what they wanted to do last week, and they weren't able to move the chains a lot. So here we go. Tigers have it 1st and 10. They're at the Groton area 29-yard line. Again, it's going to be Reese Cerny near side, Braxton Albers far side. Double wing set, lone set back again is going to be Olsen. Now in motion. Olsen gets the handoff straight ahead, puts his head down, still on his feet. Boy, it takes a bunch of them to bring him down. That's a good, strong run by Isaac Olsen that time. He'll pick up 3 yards the old-fashioned way. He earned every step of that. So 2nd down and 7 coming up. We'll say a short 8, long 7 coming up right here for Mobridge Pollock as they get back to the line of scrimmage. Reese Cerny, the near side. Far side spread out there is Braxton Albers. Double wing set. Now Feiereisen goes in motion. They're going to hand the ball. Whoa, hit immediately in the backfield and drop for a loss. Chasing Hawk that time.
Yeah, there was just nowhere for him to go that time.
Yeah, that was a run blitz, and coming in there to make the tackle in a hurry for Groton area. Coming up was Austin Jones, and he was in the backfield about the same time as Chasing Hawk was.
Halsey comes in for Heisman now.
Caden Halsey will check into the lineup. He's going to work out of the gun here. They're going to go with a little pistol look here and a split and slot over here on the right side. Now Reese Cerny in motion. They'll hand the ball off to Reese. He'll try to cut inside, and he is dead to rights. Caught at the line of scrimmage and down. No gain on the play. Maybe a little bit of a loss here. We'll see where they mark this one. Yeah, they're going to mark it back at the original line of scrimmage. 4th and 10 coming up. And so Halsey comes back out with the play. Can't punt from here. Well, you could. You could punt it straight up in the air, but to no avail. You're not giving up much yards if you go for it here. Timeout on the field. The coaching staff at Mobridge Pollock want to talk things over. It's 0-0 on the scoreboard. 4:57 left here in this first quarter. This is KOLY AM 1300.
It's football season. It is, but it's also fall fishing season. That's right. The fish are biting and it's pretty exciting. Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right? If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice. And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long. Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast and wishes the Mobridge Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Well, big decision coming up here for Mobridge Pollock. They got to decide right now at 4th and 10 whether they run some kind of quick kick and try to get the ball down inside the 5-yard line, or if they go for it here. And it looks like they're bringing the offensive unit out there. They've got Reese Cerny and Braxton Albers together, spread out to the near side here. They're going to go pistol look, kind of an offset eye with Halsey out of the gun. Halsey looks over the defense, now barks out some signals, now sends Reese Cerny in motion. Play action this time. Pass comes out to Cerny. Cerny still on his feet. He'll go down the sideline. He's in the 10, and he's down right at the 10-yard line. So pass complete and a first down. It is going to be inside the 10 or just right at the, well, it looks like they're going to put it on the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Groton area, 11-yard line.
That was good blocking right up front for Mobridge.
Yeah, he had time, and then he threw the ball out there. And I tell you what, a great play over here by Reese Cerny. He was falling down, caught his balance with his hand. The rest of Groton area kind of quit, and he just went down the sideline. Good play all around. Halsey in under the gun again. Double wing set now. They're going to go motion, and it's Fireheisen. Fireheisen, play action. Nope, they're going to pass it out here, and it's going to be caught by Olsen. Olsen driven out of bounds. This time inside the 10, close to the 9-yard line, actually. About a 5-yard pickup. I was misjudging that. Actually, the line of scrimmage was at around the 14. So this one is second down and 5, and it's just around the 9-yard line. Knocking on the door, Mobridge Pollock looking for a score here. They're going to spread out both Cerny and Albers out over on the far side. That pistol look again. Now Cerny in motion. He'll go all the way across from left to right. Halsey wants to pass, comes across the middle, and there should be a flag on this. There isn't. Holy moly. Somebody was there early, and there was an attack on a defenseless player that time. Man, this is when, they call a lot of plays in the NFL, and those guys are big, tough, and mean. This is where you need to call that penalty.
Yeah,
he comes across there, and he gets clotheslined like that. That's protecting the kids is what that is. Holy moly. Matt Albers snaps right back into the huddle. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Halsey out of the gun. He's got Olsen right next to him. They're going to go split slot both ways. Halsey looks over now to the right side, waits for the snap. Here it is. He fades back. Now he's going to run out of it a little bit. Finds Cerny in the end zone. And touchdown. Touchdown, Mobridge Pollock. And that was a nice drive that time. Everything kind of clicked on all cylinders. 4:35 here in the first quarter. And Mobridge Pollock is on the board.
That's a big boost to this Mobridge Pollock team, scoring first and
yeah, it is.
Getting that Tiger off the back, so to speak.
Yeah, right. Getting the Groton area Tigers off the back. Halsey to Cerny for the 5-yard touchdown. So they'll go for the 2-point conversion as they spread it out again. Spread both ways, split slots. Isaac Olsen, the lone setback, and Halsey out of the gun. He'll drop back 3 steps, now looks over the right side, and it's caught again this time, and it's in there for the 2-point conversion. Reese Cerny got both of them. 8-0 our score. 4:35 left here in the first quarter. We're going to take 30 seconds, come back with a kickoff right here. This is KOLY AM 1300.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge at 845-3603.
Well, Mobridge Pollock gets on the board. It is 8-0. We're just getting things going here. It seemed like we waited a long time last week for anybody to score. This time it's early, and it's Mobridge Pollock getting in the end zone, getting the 2-point conversion, and they've got a lead. And this is exactly what we talked about. For Mobridge Pollock to be successful tonight, they need to have a drive like they did there. They took a lot of time off the clock, but they got the score in. You got to complete those drives. You got to finish. So here we go with a kickoff, and it's going to be Fireheisen to kick it back deep. And back there is going to be Darian Shabazz, and also back there is going to be Jonathan Doden. Doden picks up the kick off the ground, and he gets it out to about the
36.
Yeah, about their own 36-yard line. So Groton area will come out on offense now. And I think that, the film study that Mobridge Pollock must have done on Doden has kind of worked down here tonight. He's not afraid to call his own number, and he has quite a bit this year. Like I said, 112 carries for the quarterback, 643 yards, and that's in 4 games. That's almost an average of 6 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns as well. So he'll crawl in under center right now. He's got an offset eye, split slot on the far side, split out on the near side. And Doden looks over the defense now, barks out signals. He's going to go play action, rolls out to the right side, and he's going to throw it downfield. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted, and it's going to be caught by Braxton Albers. So the first pass play of the game by Groton area is picked off by Albers. And here we go with the Mobridge Pollock offense coming back out on the field. Man, oh man, when things just go your way, it seems to like it kind of rolls. And right now they're riding a big wave of good luck. Mobridge Pollock is going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line as they come out to the huddle and get ready to go. Long huddle set. Now they've got to start watching the back judge here, and they'll get to the line of scrimmage. They better hustle a little bit. They're going to go split slot both ways. Actually, they're going to bring a trips package over here to the near side, and lone split out over there on the far side is going to be Reese Cerny. And out of the gun, it's going to be Eisenman. He passes it out here on the near side and going downfield with it and getting hit and stacked up after about a 6-yard gain. That time is going to be Braden Gehring. I talked to Braden on Wednesday night. He was kind of down and out. Didn't think he was going to be able to play tonight because he has an issue with his rib cage. And everybody thought it might have been a pulled muscle. So they went and made sure. You have to take pictures and everything like that to make sure. Well, he's out here playing, just picked up 8 yards, 2nd down and 2 coming up.
That was a nice pickup that time for Mobridge Pollock.
Split slot both ways. Lone step back, standing right next to Eisenman out of the gun. Now sending Fireheisen in motion. Give it off this time, and it's Isaac Olsen. Olsen trying to get out to the right side. He does. He'll get the 1st down across midfield and into Groton area territory. Eisenman that time.
Two tackles, and
yeah,
if he'd escaped that last one, he'd have had her.
If you don't wrap up Isaac Olsen, you're in trouble because he is going to keep his feet running and he's going to keep that engine going. And so you got to wrap him up and bring him down, or he'll drag you down the field. So Mobridge Pollock now inside Groton area territory from their 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Tigers break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, split slot both ways. Olsen the lone step back in the backfield. Eisenman out of the gun. Looks over the defense, takes a snap, wants to throw the ball. Looks over the right side, he's going to throw it downfield, and it's going to be overthrown this time. Well, again, it was kind of a floater out there. The ball is catching the wind a little bit, and there's not a lot of wind, but enough to bring that ball elevation
enough to just
up.
Hold it.
Yeah, and so that one, Reese Cerny that time turned around trying to make the catch, and he kind of misjudged where that one was going because the wind was blowing. So incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10 coming up again. The ball at the Groton area 49-yard line.
And you don't want to throw too many of those because one of these times.
Yeah, especially out there on the sideline where there's nobody out here to catch whoever intercepts it. Now, if you're going to do that across the middle, that's okay because you got a lot of tacklers, I guess. Split slot both ways. Lone set back again. Now here's Eisenman out of the gun. He's going to go with a draw this time, and it's Olsen. Olsen gets out of one tackle, gets out of another one. Down the field he goes, out to the 26-yard line before he's brought down.
Great run for Isaac Olsen. Just
Great
what
play.
Mobridge Pollock needs.
You bet. And it was a great sell job, so you got to give it to the sophomore that time. He dropped back like he was going to throw the ball downfield, held it for a second, gave it off to Olsen. Well, the rush had come, and Olsen was gone by the time they got into the backfield.
And again, he drug a couple guys with him. And
good strong run again. Trips over here to the near side. Split out on the far side. Olsen again, the lone step back. Here is Eisenman out of the gun. 3-step drop, now rolls out to the right side. Looks over there. Give it off now, and it's going to be Gehring again. And Braden Gehring didn't get much out of that one. They were defending that pretty good out there on the far side. And it might even be a little bit of a loss, about a half-yard loss on the play. So that wide receiver screen, if you don't have a couple of blockers out there blocking for you, you're kind of dead meat out there. And that time the defensive end came over and made the tackle. And he's not a small little guy. That's Peyton Johnson, 6'2", 205. Full yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Mobridge Pollock Tigers. Split slot both ways. Again, Olsen, the lone step back out of the gun. Eisenman, he'll take a deep drop now. Looks over the right side now, is going to throw it out there, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Pass interference going to be called against Groton area as I think Yeah, that was Fireheisen being pushed down from behind. So this will be an automatic first down. Pass interference against the defense. So they'll take it from the line of scrimmage and march off 15 yards, which is going to put Mobridge Pollock right down there inside the doorstep once again.
About the 15, maybe just inside.
Now they're talking it over right now. Is it, well, it can't be. It can't be half the distance to the goal. It's a 15-yard penalty, and they're clear back almost to the 30-yard line. They are saying half the distance to the goal. Ah, man. I thought if you're at the 30-yard line, it can't be. That would do 15 yards anyway. So they're going to put the ball down at around the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Mobridge Pollock at the Groton 14-yard line, I should add. Eisenman gets the play from the sideline, brings it into the huddle, and explains things to his boys. And they got to get this play off in a hurry. The back judge is starting to look at his watch back there. Got to get up there to the line of scrimmage. Trips out to the far side. Now it's going to be the lone split out is Reese Cerny over here on the near side. A little bit of an isolation going on there. And a timeout called by the Mobridge Pollock bench. Well, they were close to delay of game. So that was a good timeout to take. 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Mobridge Pollock leads 8-0. We're going to take 30 seconds. Come right back on KOLY AM 1300.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
It's because my owner takes me to the Oahe Car Wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe Car Wash. You won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card or put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
All right, welcome back here. 8-0 our score. Mobridge Pollock on top. And they've got the ball on the doorstep right now as they are on the Groton area 14-yard line. Yeah, we were talking a little bit in the break about the penalty and the call. You know, I guess either way, if the ball was on, like we'll say on the 19-yard line and it's a 15-yard penalty, they go half the distance to the goal. The ball was on the 30. Half the distance to the goal is still the 15-yard line, so it's still a 15-yard penalty. Blah, 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 blah. Anything to confuse us up here in the press box, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Split slot both ways. Spread formation once again. Eisenman looks around, out of the gun, waiting for the snap now. Now he's going to send Fireheisen in motion. Hand the ball off. No, he's going to take it himself. Runs it up the middle and is going to be put down after a short gain. Boy, he took a big lick on the end of that one, too. He'll pick up about 1.5 yards. It'll be second down, a long 8 coming up, short 9. Braden Gehring brings the play in from the sideline. Second down, and we're going to say 8, just for the sake of argument. Trips out there on the left side. Albers and Fireheisen and Braden Gehring over here. ISO'd out here on the near side is going to be Reese Cerny. Here's the snap. Eisenman in trouble. Now is going to get tackled and brought down. Boy, he almost got that pass off, but he looked over there and saw that Reese was covered pretty good. Don't throw the ball into coverage. Reese Cerny from left to right. It'll be split slot both ways. Eisenman out of the gun. Now sends Cerny in motion again, and this is going to be illegal motion, I believe.
No, we got a timeout.
Delay a game.
Oh.
They did not get the timeout in time for the delay a game penalty. So, miscommunication between the sideline and the huddle. And that happens sometimes. They want to get the right play in there at the right time, especially when it's 3rd and long. But now it's 3rd and about 20 coming up. The ball all the way back to the 25-yard line. This time trips over here on the near side. ISO over there on the far side is going to be Reese Cerny. Fireheisen goes in motion. Now here's the snap. Eisenman rolls out to the right side. He's going to throw the ball. It's going to be way underthrown.
I think he caught it, but...
Well, no chance to get anywhere close to the first down marker. So 4th down and about a 4-yard, well, maybe a little bit more than that, about an 8-yard gain. So it's going to be 4th down and 14, and that's it. First quarter is over, and on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, it is Mobridge Pollock 8, Groton area 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the second quarter right here on Star 99.
My Wi-Fi, my Co-op Cash, my WRT. It's all about you when you choose WRT. WRT's members enjoy the fastest speeds, get cold hard cash back, and are pretty amazing too. We're talking real dollars with 15% cash back and checks averaging $340. Be awesome. Be in the know. Be with WRT. And be sure to like my WRT on Facebook.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Hey, welcome back here. We are into the second quarter all of a sudden. How about that? A quick first quarter. Mobridge Pollock takes an 8-0 lead here into the second quarter, but a big 4th down situation right now for Mobridge Pollock. And they're in a situation right now where they almost have to go for it. Unless you got a big, strong kicker, you're not going to make a field goal from here. Eisenman to pass, and he's in trouble, and now is going to throw it away, and it is going to be intercepted, but it doesn't matter because it would have been turned over and down right about the same spot. So Groton area will bring their offense out onto the field, and they'll have it 1st and 10, and they're going to have it at the Tiger, what are they saying, 21-yard line? At their own 21-yard line. Mobridge Pollock did a good job. Only one play for Groton area, and it was an interception by Braxton Albers. So we'll see what they come up with here. They've been very good holding Doden in check so far. He is out of the gun. They've got a staggered eye in the backfield. He's going to fake a couple of handoffs and now try to turn it upfield. He's got 10. He's got 12. The ball comes loose, and it looks like Mobridge Pollock jumped on it. And still no indication from the referees, but it looks like Reese Cerny jumped on the ball, and it's going to be Mobridge Pollock football. So this is how we beat Aberdeen Roncalli a couple of weeks ago. It was 6 turnovers for them, 1 for us. And so right now, the turnover battle is being won again by Mobridge Pollock, 2-0. So Caden Eisenman is going to come back out and direct this offense. He's got trips over here on the near side. ISO over there on the far side. He's out of the gun, and it's Isaac Olson, the lone setback. Here's a snap. He wants to throw. He goes downfield with it, and it's going to be overthrown, intended that time for Braxton Albers. Just a few steps behind, in front of him. And so 2nd down and 2 on the incompletion. Eisenman, the sophomore, out there directing the offense right now for Mobridge Pollock. 11:40 until halftime, and it's 8-0 our score. Mobridge Pollock on top as they break the huddle, get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be split slot both ways, and Isaac Olson, the lone setback. Eisenman out of the gun. He's going to roll out of pressure on the right side. There's flags all over the place. Where they threw that, well, it looks like it could be a holding. This one might come back. That would be a first down for sure. Mobridge Pollock Tiger down on the play over there on the far side. And, there's a couple of linemen standing here. They know what the flags are about, and so they're going to bring it all back. Personal foul and chop block. You cannot do that anymore. That used to be a standard. They used to teach linemen how to chop block. Now it's illegal. And I know why. It's because of all these old guys that have no knees now. You chop block them and they break their knees.
And I think any ref on that side of the field threw his flag, so I think they all saw it.
And so, boy, that's a personal foul. And so that's a 15-yard penalty. That puts the ball all the way back to their own 49-yard line. Now, in perspective here, you got to get past the 30 down to about the 27 for a first down. So this is second down and 2 time zones. Split slot both ways. Eisenman out of the gun. Isaac Olson, the lone setback. He looks over the defense now, waiting for the snap. Here it is. Takes about a 3-step drop. Now is going to have his pass tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. And that'll bring up third down. And 22, I believe, is what it is. So tipped at the line of scrimmage. And, you're dropping back almost every play now. And so right now, Groton area's front 5 are pinning their ears back, and they're just going in there for the sack. Now's the time that you throw a draw in there or you throw a screenplay. We'll see what happens. They don't have that set up right now. Split slot both ways. Third down and forever. Here's the snap. Eisenman is going to roll right. Now looks downfield. He's got a pass out there right now, and it's going to be caught by Eisenman.
Out of bounds.
Nope, out of bounds. Actually caught by Fireheisen, but he's too far out of bounds. So fourth down coming up. Here comes Halsey out there to punt the ball away. Back deep. Oh, man, I tell you what. Back deep for Groton area. They've got some burners back there. Lucas Hinman, and also back there is Jonathan Doden. Mobridge Pollock is trying to get personnel out there and get them ready for the snap. They need to count numbers right now, and now they've got penalty flags coming out. Too many guys out there. Yeah, well, they'll punt it away 5 yards deeper, actually. That's what gives linemen such a bad name. There was a lineman going out there trying to find his way back to the line of scrimmage, and, somebody's talking in his ear right now. Well, that's easy to do. You got more linemen than anybody out there, so you don't know if you've got enough or too many. Halsey with the punt, puts the boot up, and it's on its way. It's going to be hitting at about the 27-yard line and down right there. Oh, no. No.